Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I'm sure that I'm not telling you anything when I tell you that giving sadaqah is important. That giving charity does not decrease wealth. And indeed, one of the gates of paradise is Bab al-Sadaqah, the door of charity. But what I want us to reflect on as we prepare our path towards Jannah, inshallah, with the intention, inshallah, of being called from all of the gates of Jannah, is what our true response has been to the call of charity. Especially in these days of Ramadan, person after person, institution and organization after one another will come and they ask you for help. And I want us to think about what our gut reaction is. Because we know, theoretically, that sadaqah doesn't decrease wealth. We know that Allah says it in the Qur'an, but the question is, do we truly believe it? Because at the end of the day, action is the evidence of belief. If we truly believed the building was on fire, we wouldn't just be sitting here calmly listening to me talk. People would be getting up and running and leaving. Because belief necessitates action. So when we state that we have certain beliefs, but then our actions don't evidence that belief, we have to look back at our stated belief. At one point, there was a famine in Medina. And there was some difficulty in getting food and supplies and such things. And Uthman radiallahu anhu was one of the well-known and very successful merchants. And it so happened that about this time that he had a large caravan that was coming into town. And so all of the other traders and merchants were coming to him, trying to negotiate some purchases ahead of time, so that as soon as the caravan came in, they would have their supplies secured. And he's refusing them with some of the standard business deals. Well, I've already got a better offer. So they're increasing their offer. They offer him 1.5 times, double. They go up to as much as triple. And he's still saying, sorry, got a better offer. Now the traders are amongst themselves, and they come to them and they say, look, Uthman, we're all in the same business here. We know how the game works. Times are tough. Resources are limited. So you hold out. You tell each of us, no, you've got a better offer. But come on, we're the traders here in Medina. We're offering you 3 times. Who else is giving you a better offer? And he says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's giving me guaranteed minimum 10 times the value. And I'm giving all of it away. And he donated the entire thing. Because he knows the promise of Allah is true. He knows that giving doesn't decrease wealth. And he knows that he seeks a higher gain. Now, I'm not here tonight to ask you for any specific money. But I'm asking you to make an intention in your heart that when people come and they do ask you, that you make the intention to give to everybody who asks. Maybe it's $1 or $2 because that's the means Allah gave you. And maybe it's $100,000 because that's the means Allah gave you, or it's something in between. But I call on you to please, for the sake of entering into the door of sadaqah on the Day of Judgment, that you make an intention that you will give to whoever asks. And by Allah, you'll find that if you do this, you will always have something to give when people ask. وأقول قولي هذا واستغفر لكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.